And I'm recording again.
Hi.
Hi. You gonna play the music? See, Kingsley, that's what I was trying to say, that we were going to be bounced off.
Yep.
So now we have 40 minutes.
Yeah. Now we were we were discussing about getting porn bills. Oh my God.
Who pays for porn?
I know.
I know.
I have no idea.
Right.
Maybe he was actually doing a live chat with somebody or something.
Could be.
I think the what do you call it? I'm trying to remember. There's a name for it, but the ones that you subscribe to, I've heard are popular. Like where you subscribe and like pay a porn star to like follow them and get their like private stuff.
Only fans.
Like,
oh yeah, just for fans.
Oh, those.
Yeah,
okay.
the just for fans or
Just
only
for
fans. Yeah.
I'm never that big a fan of anybody. So
Yeah, you know what? On my Twitter, a couple of the guys from Florida that do it, like they must be hard up because they're all posting shit. You know what I mean? And they're branching out into other sites. And so, leave that background, Kingsley.
Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch.
Does it put you in the center square or something?
No,
it's the kitchen with the green and the orange and the brown.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy. That's a blast from the past.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, look at the stove. The wall oven is new.
Oh my gosh, it reminds me of my first apartment after I went blind, and I moved in, and the first time my mom came to see it, she was like, "Oh my God." She's like, "Jay, that stove and the counter is like straight out of the 70s. It was an avocado green stove.
Oh yeah.
And the grout was like a brownish orange, and the tile was avocado green as well on the counters. Oh my gosh, she said it was horrid. She's like, that is bad.
One of the houses that Jim and I looked at when we were first looking at houses, it's only a couple blocks from here. It was obviously an Italian family because it had like the second kitchen in the basement. and the kitchen in the main house upstairs it was like that old clay linoleum or whatever glued down stuff on the countertops with the little metal rim that goes around it.
Oh, right.
And,
oh my gosh.
And it was this green kind of marbly looking stuff, and it was but it looked like it had never been used.
Right.
It was meticulous.
Okay.
Right. Well, that's the whole thing. I never understood the whole idea with the two kitchens.
Yeah. It's like having a formal living room. I don't get that. So
yeah, that was your formal kitchen. The only thing they do in the kitchen is make coffee and toast.
Right.
All right. And like if you're cooking a big pot, and the guy explained to me like I was stupid. He was like, if you're making a big pot of tomato sauce, you don't do that in the kitchen. You do that in the basement. I'm like, why? He's like, well, in case it splatters. And I'm like, well, wipe it the fuck up. You know, like, I don't know. Like, to me, it just didn't. That never made sense because I had a aunt who had plastic slip covers. All right.
Yeah, I had my best friend growing up was and his family had money, and their living room, you were not allowed to like sit in their living room.
Oh yeah,
because she had white furniture. It was it was this white, like, I don't know if it was velvet or like velour or something ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But it was white. The carpet was white. It had glass.
Wait a minute, whose junk box
wood
at iCloud? I'm not letting.
Oh,
wait a minute. That sounds familiar. Junk box. That's
Bill.
Bill.
He
said he'd been trying to get in, but he
couldn't. Yeah, I think that's Bill, Gavin.
Nice. I like the name.
Yeah. Jay.
Oh, okay. It kept coming up as Bill. It kept coming up as junk boxes waiting in your.
Yeah, iCloud.
I didn't know who, and I didn't know who that was. I was like, "Oh, is this some bot or something?"
You thought I was trying to spam you, I guess,
Yes.
huh?
No,
Yeah.
Bill just wants to get his junk in your box, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I was.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, that's kind of a hot name for you, junk box.
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds
now
like
I'll know who that is whenever they come.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you said junk box, I said, wait a minute, that name sounds familiar.
I was like, "Who the hell is junk box?"
That's my spam email address that I put out there to receive junk mail.
Right.
So,
That
I don't
sense.
I don't use my good one.
Oh, and here I thought you were being creative. That is like the least creative thing.
well, really, I mean, if you get a notice in your junk box, like you give that to the porn company or something like that.
Yes,
You know?
yeah.
Right.
That's where my porn comes through.
Yeah.
Right. Or you give it to any of those sites that like you must supply an email to like sign up for this
Right.
Yes,
thing, and they send you advertisements.
Yes, Jay, that's exactly what I use it for.
Yeah.
Speaking of junk box, I
Yeah.
thought I was going to avoid having 45 signature come into my house because I had direct deposit. No, a freaking letter from the Treasury came telling me that I got a direct deposit. I'm like, oh, I don't want to look at that.
It's the mark of the beast.
Yes.
You got the same one. Jim opened his, and he was like, "Oh, that must be your letter." I said, "Oh, good." I took it over. I threw it right in the recycle bin.
Yeah.
Where it belongs.
Oh, you were kind.
It's probably covered with coronavirus.
You know what? I dare you to lick the signature.
What is Jay doing with his background? Now he's got a little coat on, coat of many colors.
Look like a clown suit or something. Do it again.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. Your background stays on your shirt.
I know. I can't get I guess it's something with my video camera where it's not allowing me to.
No, admit it. That's your Dolly Parton imitation, coat of many colors. Admit it, Jay.
You know what? That's probably the biggest single color on your screen, so it's picking that up as your like green screen or something.
Yeah, or the camera's just not close enough to me. Because look, when I put my hand, you can see.
We'll sit a little closer to it, and we'll see if we can see
the
your
webs. We can see the webs between your fingers. Yeah. Hell.
You know, Jay, when I started my background up, there was a box about, do you have a green screen? And I said, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to uncheck that, and it says something about that my computer doesn't allow that or something. So it winds up just checking it back again.
Yeah.
Kingsley must have a fancier, newer computer.
It's the work computer, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Uncheck. I have a green screen. Uncheck it, Jay.
Yeah, it won't let me.
He tried.
It won't let me either.
It says computer doesn't meet requirements.
All right.
It must be your video card or something, you know.
So Kingsley, they must update your computers more often than they do at my work, because my work one is getting pretty old, and they say we're on a 3-year, and it's like, okay, mine's been like 4 or 5 since it's been replaced.
Yeah, they hooked me up about maybe 5 months ago, and good thing too, because I do distance learning. I've never been in more demand than right now. So I'm super lucky.
Yeah.
But I brought home my 2 monitors and everything, because I'm like, I can't even work on 1 monitor.
Oh, sweet. So you got your whole setup.
Are they the big monitors, Kingsley, or the small?
I got 2 27s on 1 stand.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Great for viewing porn.
Yeah, right?
No, that's what the iMac is for. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I got myself this fun toy too. I don't know if you can see, but it's a snowball, but it's green.
Oh.
It's a bright neon green snowball. So I love it.
Let me see.
Nice.
That's what I have.
You have to hold it up. Oh, okay. You got.
Oh.
It,
Kingsley, you have to put it in front of you because otherwise
there we go. It
it's-
matches my
oh,
car.
okay.
It's like neon green.
It matches the counters in the back.
Yes, it does.
I like the
that's
orange
it.
counters in the back. That's pretty cool looking.
That's the
That's
Brady
Brady Bunch.
So that's a snowball microphone, Kingsley?
Snowball microphone. Yeah.
And they come in colors, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an older one. Or like I found it on eBay, $40. I'm like, unopened, perfect. Send it to me.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I've thought about setting up my old mixer and everything, but every time I think about it, I just get weary thinking about like all the sound cards and the mixer and everything. And I'm like, nowadays these programs like Zoom allow you to play sounds and everybody can hear them. So maybe I just need to buy a good microphone. So the other day I bought 2 headsets, and I have a headset now for both of my work computers because they're asking us to participate, and I keep using my phone. And it'd be nice to be able to use the computer at the same time. So
That's right. Oh, bring back the scrubbing bubbles.
Oh, all right.
That's the best one. That's the best one.
Jim's
the
got a
scrubbing bubbles.
background with the scrubbing bubbles.
Nice.
I was going to do that as my, when the clown was talking about disinfectants and stuff like that.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I think they should volunteer him. I think the person there should have said, well, sure, let's try some of this ultraviolet light on you, and we'll give you some disinfectant. Right now, too, you can swig it down. Keep drinking.
Well, simply said, you first.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Y'all got to look at the picture Mr. Mike just posted.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, okay, the cat.
Yeah. It jumps out. It looks like it's jumping out a window of a space shuttle. Then it cuts to some like classroom or something, and it comes falling through the ceiling.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't finish watching it when it comes out of the window.
I didn't realize. Oh,
That's really funny.
poor kitty. Look at the way he jumps, though. It's just like
All sprawled out. He's sprawled out.
Yeah, like you expect a parachute to be attached to him.
Right. No, hopefully no cats were harmed during the video.
I don't know. It looks like it would, if somebody was giving a speech or something, and this cat falls out of the ceiling.
I'm trying to see what it says on the whiteboard behind them.
University of something?
University for Peace. I don't know, something.
So, Kingsley, you were doing distance learning before all of this started. And
That's right.
has it like totally changed since it started? Like they are now wanting you to help everybody else figure out how to do similar things? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I used to support like 25 classes, really very structured classes, online. Now,
Right.
all of a sudden, the whole university needs to learn how to teach online, not just those 25
Right.
people.
So we've got 400 classes now or something, right?
Yeah, several hundred. It's been nuts. But
Oof.
Wow.
I think we've got through the worst of it. Now, this week coming up is finals week, and then summer classes start. So I've been working on summer classes, putting finals in the system. But I'm real lucky. I have a great boss and a good coworker, and the three of us, we get it done.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, super lucky.
Good for you.
No, our IT folks where I work at, my state department is they have been incredible. Like people bitch or complain, and it's like, you know what? Like these people got hit all of a sudden with, okay, everybody can telework as much as they want, essentially, right? Like depending on what your job is. And all of a sudden they had to figure out, from our normal telework was like less than 100 people a day were teleworking. to like an organization of 1,900 people where more than half every day were teleworking. And, you know, and now we're up to like 3/4, I think, approximately per day are teleworking. And the IT folks are trying to help people, you know, navigate that. And a lot of people who haven't teleworked have no idea how to do stuff. And like, I'd been teleworking for quite a while, just 1 day a week. So it wasn't, you know, I didn't need any IT support, but there's been a couple of times when I needed something and I emailed, and man, they're like right on top of it. So those folks have to be applauded, because they're like just, you know, soldiering on, man. And they've been good natured about it. And, you know, I don't know, it's pretty incredible. Actually, the one that's terrible that I used to get all the time when I called on the phone, I haven't heard from him in forever. And I love it, because now that they're doing it all virtually, they have people from all over the state. So the IT folks that are in different locations are supporting, doesn't matter where they are, they're supporting us. So my nemesis in the IT department that was just awful, I haven't had to interact with him at all, which is terrific.
Excellent.
Yeah. Wow. Well, there was 2 people who were always on in our building, and one of them was absolutely terrible and the other one's amazing. And you'd call and you'd go, oh God, please let Alex answer the phone, right? Not Chris, please, not Chris. It's terrible. And Chris would answer and you'd go, oh shit, I just well, guess I'm not gonna get help today.
That's sad.
It is. He had no interest in helping anyone. Like, I've never met anybody who was like less interested in their job. He'd be like, oh yeah, that's easy. You just do this and this. And I'm like, wait, I already tried that. That's why, well, sorry, I can't help you. And he'd hang up. Like, just, it was awful. So.
Oh my God, Honka, what the fuck is that?
What was it?
My Greek monster cock.
Ooh.
No, you have to see the guy's face.
Oh my God.
He's got a whole series of those online that's just like all these different faces.
If you're down focusing on his cock, who looks at his face, right?
No, but this one's pretty bad.
Like the cock is basically right.
Yeah, it's looking up from below his dick up to.
Oh, okay.
He's like really.
It's hard to focus on the dick with the.
Yeah,
with the face in the background.
Yeah.
I thought the picture would just pop up, but it actually gave a link.
Ooh.
Did you guys see Who's a New Father?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anderson.
Did you talk about it while I was gone? Sorry. Yeah. How exciting.
Wait, who?
Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Pride 48.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
How old?
He's probably about 48, 49, maybe
52.
52.
I was gonna say he's got to be my age-ish. Yeah.
That's too old to be a father.
I think so.
Well,
too,
I mean,
not with his money.
yeah.
No,
With his
I was
money,
gonna
no
say
problem.
he can hire people to help out.
Well, the other thing is, it's like, does that put a damper on him going around the world for like when he's doing his reporting and stuff like that?
He has a partner, right?
Yeah, and he'll have a nanny.
I don't think he has a partner anymore. Nothing was mentioned in the article about it, but they were talking about the line continuing. So I think he might have been the only one left.
Now, is it biologically his, or
Apparently he used the surrogate.
Surrogate, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A surrogate was mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
He made an announcement on the news on the end of his show.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need a partner if you use a surrogate, so.
Right.
Yeah, it was, the baby's name is Wyatt
Well, I was
Morgan.
talking about having a partner to help take care of the kid, you know.
Right.
So.
That's okay. That's what money is for. You get a nanny.
Yeah.
No, if you're gonna go through the trouble of having a kid, you gotta rate, you know.
I'm just picturing Fran Drescher working for Anderson
Jim,
Cooper.
Right.
Yes.
Would you say, Gavin?
Jim, do you know who his mother is?
Yeah, Gloria Vanderbilt.
Yeah, do you think she spent a whole lot of time?
I'm sure she spent a lot of time with her kids.
Did she? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was talking. He had a special or something where he was talking about what a great mother she was.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I'm not saying that like people that have nannies don't spend time with their kids. I'm just saying, you know.
Well, she was somebody who was
have a nanny.
She was somebody who was bounced around from nanny to aunt to uncle. You know what I mean? Things like that. And I can't see her wanting that same thing for her kids.
Right, but I'm saying it helps. You know?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I could use a nanny now.
He works a full-time job. He's going to need.
I need a nanny.
So.
Yeah.
Although a lot of businesses now have like, you know, places to put your kid while you're at work. So
yeah,
like daycares and stuff built into the buildings. You know.
You think?
I'm sure in his position now, he can just say, you know what, I'm not doing any more international travel. You know, just leave me here in New York and
true.
Or
book.
Before.
Yeah, book what he wants when he wants, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, he really hasn't done a whole lot of international travel lately.
Not lately, no.
No. I mean, he does his weekly show, but most of the time, although during the elections he does travel. You know. He used to. This year I don't think anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder how that might change for this year's election.
Oh, it's so horrible.
It's kind of weird to see, like, you know, major networks doing Zoom interviews, you know.
Right.
And you can tell it is because you can tell by the screen, you know.
Yeah. There was somebody I was watching on the TV, and he was giving a report from his home. And in the background, he had this beautiful golden retriever.
Oh, yeah. Standing in the doorway and his tail's wag. Yeah.
Yeah. But you see the dog hopping around the background.
Derpy derp.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there aren't more, like, cats jumping up on the computer table.
Oh my God. I think I'm in love. Are you all right, Gavin?
Yeah, I'll live.
Should I worry?
I should never smoke and talk at the same time.
Right.
We're glad you tried, though.
Jim, make sure the insurance premiums are paid up.
I know.
Right.
It's that pineapple upside down cake you made that's killing me.
You know what? That's why
you made a pineapple upside down cake
in a cast iron pan.
He's gonna go all Carol Baskin on your ass.
Yeah.
It was delicious. No,
you ate it all.
Oh, it was, and it's not like I stick to the recipes. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
are you the one that did it, Jim?
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, okay. I thought Gavin was typically the baker.
No,
he usually is.
Sometimes, yeah.
I stick to my Canadian war cake. You know.
What is Canadian war cake?
What?
The raisin cake.
Oh, the raisin.
Yeah. It's almost like a raisin bread, but there's no eggs, milk, yeast. It's all baking powder, baking soda, and
kale.
You know, no and flour and stuff. It's just it's a war recipe. You know, when you didn't have the things.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear by it because I steam it and it comes out wonderful, like a steamed pudding.
Durwood in the chat room is giving tips on how to make your cum taste sweet, and he says pineapple will do it.
Yeah, that's
true. Yeah. I've heard pineapple is wonderful.
There you go.
And he actually made it with sugar-free cake mix, even though there's brown sugar in the brown sugar and butter on top of it. But
you asked me to use.
That's fine. No, I mean
you asked me to use that
it's better,
shit, so I
it's
did.
It's better than using sugar and the brown sugar. So
yeah.
So basically cut the sugar in half.
Right. And I was wondering why I was having gas last night.
Oh my God.
Like endless gas. And it was one. Oh. We had a problem. We thought something crawled into our ductworks and died.
And here it turned out we just needed to shower.
Yeah.
and it was just Jim.
Yeah, well, I think this fart was like trapped in the corner of the room somewhere.
No, something crawled into Jim's.
Well, I was home for like
Not in a while. Not in a while, baby. And I just got an email this afternoon that all Fist Fest is going to be closed until
yep.
2021.
Because it's usually this summer, right? Out here in California.
No, that one I don't know what the story is.
Okay.
There's a different one. That's the Rose Bowl.
Right. Okay.
And I don't think they're going to be going on with that.
Is that one in July usually?
Yeah, June or July.
Is it the Rosebud or the Rose Bowl?
Rose
Bowl.
Oh.
That was a new one. That was a relatively new one. That guy, he put on a fisting event at the Parliament Resort. Is that, am I saying it? Why do I think that's not the name of it? Anyway,
No, that's
that's
right.
Parliament
That's
House?
right. Isn't that the Hara?
yeah, the Harlow
Yeah.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, they
well, if they call it the Metroplex now, but
yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, they closed down the gas station, or the what is that place called?
oh,
The
The
dance
filling
floor.
station.
The filling station. They closed that down for the in the afternoon, and he turned it into just a big. He turned that place into a big fisting area.
Yeah,
it was the
talked about that.
best. It was the best friggin' party going. I wasn't like about ready to start playing. Well, I did what I had to do, but I didn't even recognize that place. They had lights, couches, slings, everything. It was wonderful. And then they stopped using him, that guy, and he started opening up his own thing in Palm Springs. And I think Chris took over for the 1 or 2 years that they didn't use that guy, and Chris did a superb job. You know what I mean? That place was phenomenal.
I thought Chris was going to try and come on the show.
I thought so too.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris. Did you send it to him?
Well, I thought he'd be in the chat room. Yeah, you know what? I did send it to him.
Oh.
Let me look.
I wonder if Fatty ever found out who sent him that package today.
I know. Yeah.
I
The
haven't
tens
been-
unit.
Yeah, I did send it to him. Okay.
His tens unit. Did he get a
Tens unit for the Charleston Ballet Theater.
Oh, I really haven't been listening to Big Fatty in a while. Shame on me. What have I been missing?
I've got a tens unit, and I wondered what I've been missing out on.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
The electrodes. You little pack power with the electrodes.
Right. No. I mean, I understand how it works because I used it when I had an injured shoulder, and the insurance buys it for you because it's cheaper than renting it. So they just buy it. And so I've got one. Haven't used it in years, but I'm sure I could fire it up.
Oh, did he get a tens? Did he get a medical one or the?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Dude, not one of the ones that you buy out of the bookstore.
I mean, it could be. I thought it had a medical name. But...
Oh, I figured it was just exclusively for.
Oh, it could be. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Did I just hear a cuckoo clock?
I did too.
Yeah, that was here.
That must be Bill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. We have 2.
Put away.
Nice.
You haven't wound them up in a while, Gavin.
No, well, the one wasn't working right, and the other one I just forgot about. So.
Wasn't working right. What was going on?
I don't know. I have to level it better because it's not. It's not precisely level. It doesn't keep.
Oh.
They're finicky, aren't they?
Oh,
hanging on. Oh, they're really bad.
We have 10 minutes left, and we're gonna call it a night. I have to pee real quick. So.
Well, can't you hold it?
Oh,
for
is
10
it
minutes?
gonna shut down again?
Yeah.
10 minutes.
In 10 minutes.
Wow. That's lame.
Yeah, that
I-
is.
I thought I had heard that they lifted the 40-minute limit in this pandemic, but apparently
I
not.
thought they had to, but I wonder if May 1st, if that expired or something, or I was telling Gavin earlier, I wonder if maybe, once you use it a certain number of times.
Yeah.
Although we haven't done it that much. We used a lot of hours of it, but
Yeah, didn't you guys use this last week?
Yeah.
Yes.
we've been
Yeah.
using it for a few weeks.
Interruption.
It went the entire time, didn't it, Jim? Last
Yeah.
week.
We had no problem at all.
Yeah, because I watched the video and it never stopped or anything.
Mhm.
I don't know.
So, do you guys think Sunday the Suits will announce that they're canceling Pride 48 on the?
Oh, I was scared of that when he said there's
Oh.
a Suits meeting and he didn't really say anything other than that. I went, oh.
Yeah, because there's a State of the Station on Sunday. I'm wondering if that's what
Yep.
they're going to announce.
I don't know. I mean, I would totally understand if that's
You know what
the
they
case.
maybe
That'll be sad. That'll be
maybe
sad.
they're
Yeah.
just going to do a live event instead. A regular live event like they do in June.
Can you imagine what this live event is going to be like this year?
What?
It's going to be
in
fucking
June?
in June.
Yeah, everybody will be wanting to do it, I would guess.
Yeah, everybody's going to
Yeah.
want. Yeah, it's going to be start working on your gig now, guys.
Right?
Well, it could
I
be
may
fun
be giving
if
away a blanket.
I just had somebody volunteer to teach me to crochet.
Oh,
So I think I'm going to learn to crochet over Zoom.
Oh,
are you serious?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
Bill, what does that say here?
what?
yeah. I guess it would take somebody that knows how to explain because it's not like you can visually watch it.
She was a teacher for the blind and visually impaired,
Oh,
and
so.
she's crocheted for most of her life,
Right.
and she is blind as well. So she's going to send me some samples of stitches, and then we're going to do it over Zoom, and they want to record me learning
Right.
to use as part of their instructional stuff. And I'm like, yeah, what the heck?
Oh, that's cool.
That's fine. I guess I'll have to put on a shirt and take a shower. But I suppose I could do that.
What the hell, right?
Put some pants on,
But-
maybe would be a good idea.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's
Well,
Just be
I could
below
s-
the desk.
Just make sure your camera's.
Yeah.
Adjusted
I
properly.
I
Yeah.
find it relaxing. So
Yeah, but I said it sounded like fun because she was like, oh, I taught somebody to crochet, and I'm like, you know what? I would love to learn. And she's like, I'm looking for a volunteer to be videoed, and I'm hoping to roll this out as a instructional course for other people because they're figuring out how to do all this stuff remotely with people. And
God.
so I went, sure, that actually sounds like a lot of fun. I learned to knit when I was younger, and I've thought about trying to pick it up, but I'm like, what the heck? I'll learn to crochet. So
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool, Jay.
yeah, we'll see. Maybe I can donate a baby blanket or something else that's simple and square to the auction. 'Cause that's probably all I'll be able to make. See, it'll
Maybe
be either,
by then you'll know how to figure out how to make a dick cozy.
well,
No.
that sounds complicated, and it would have to be custom fitted.
Well, that would be okay.
That's part of the fun. Sure, I'll crochet you
Exactly.
one. I'm taking orders. You're the 45th person that I've
I'm 45.
taken an order for.
No,
take a
No, I
number
thought I
of
would've-
boys.
I thought I
Yeah.
would have been higher than that, Jay. Really? I'm 45.
Uh,
Oh. Oh my.
Oh jeez. I should probably finish the blanket that I have in the corner of the living room, huh, Jim?
Which one?
The
The
rainbow
rainbow?
stripe. I started 2 years ago. 2 years.
I
Well-
didn't even know that was there.
Weren't you working on those squares with the pattern on them?
Yes.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one was
I don't remember the
beautiful.
lace things on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm still working on it.
The snowflakes, right? Maybe.
Yeah, snowflakes. I was trying to remember what they were.
Oh,
He just
I'm done with the blue.
see
Comrags.
comrade.
Yeah.
Show us one, Gavin.
Are they a
it's
little?
beautiful.
It came out nice. The blue ones.
They're
are-
like what?
Snow-
Hexagons with snowflakes, octagons.
Yeah, octagons.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
No, it's hexagons.
Hexagons. Okay.
They're 6-sided. Yeah.
Six.
Octagon is 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a stop sign.
Yeah. So, but they're coming out nice. One skein of the colored yarn makes 16 of them. So
What? Wow, that's really
I'm gonna-
stretching your yarn.
64 of them to put together. I figured I'd just use the whole skein of yarn until I run out. Then when I run out of the 4 different colors, I'll start putting it together. So,
Okay.
I wish I had your patience and your talent.
it's really not. I learned everything on YouTube.
Really?
Literally everything.
Oh
I
my
know how to
god!
crochet.
I'm gonna have to give it a try.
I thought Jim knew how to. Jim knows how to knit like crazy, but he doesn't know how to crochet.
Crocheting, I've only ever done circles crocheting.
Hmm.
And it was very simple. And for the life of me, I what was that?
I make little for my coffee cup.
Aw, cute.
Is it a cup holder or something? Or
Yeah,
like-
it's just like a
A doily.
oh, a doily. Okay.
Yeah, something to rest it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
like a trivet kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, your scraps. Ooh,
Yeah,
big.
I end up with like small balls of yarn when I'm done with a project. So I just throw them all in a bag, and then when I get a whole shitload of them, I just start crocheting them together and make a blanket.
I used to do counted cross stitch, but I can't imagine now with these 52-year-old eyes. I just can't imagine doing it now. But the crocheting, I might have to give a try.
I'm going to be 60 this year, so
Get a pair of reading glasses and put them in front of your regular glasses. You'd be surprised.
Sometimes it helps to leave them on, take them off, leave them on, take them off.
Wow.
get
I
one
got
of
a
those,
pair of
get one of them old lady chains.
Yeah.
no.
Right.
I got a
Ideal.
pair,
I use one at work. I don't care what because
I have a
if I
yeah.
don't because of the work I do, I have to constantly put my glasses on and off, on and off, on and off, and I have an eye loop. So I have to. You can't just set it down because the eye loop goes flying. So I just drop them on my. But it's weird because I'll come home from work after a day of work. And I'll go to take my glasses off and I'll just kind of toss them off my face because I'm used to them dropping to my chest.
Oops.
Oh, that's
I've
great.
broken
Gavin-
quite a few pair of glasses that way.
You have 1 minute left. Are you going to
Okay.
renew it?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are you going to go for another 40
You know
minutes?
what? Yeah, let's just do it again.
We're going to do it again, everybody.
When
Hey,
Okay?
Give it
everybody,
one more shot.
everybody except for
Yes.
Jay, just I'll put the thing in the chat room,
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, look at that one, Ed.
and Jay, I'll send it the same way I did before.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Egg, we need more raunchy pictures like that. Look at that.
He's
poor
doing
guy.
a fine job, huh?
Oh my God. There's about 3 guys there. He's sucking.
That's pretty hot, actually.
Yeah. You know what?
That used to be what went on in the women's restroom at the Rawhide.
Uh-huh.